Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, folks, sampler platter, very series videos I've been doing for a while now. We're over there to food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff, okay? I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at least today, I have a pretty good feeling on the deliciousness aspect. But we'll see. I'm also inside of the truck. It's kind of a dreary day. It's the time I'm doing this. It's snowing a little bit. We're not quite in winter, but, it's going to happen. I will just say as a quick amendment to all of my fellow folks who, live in areas where it snows and stuff. If you're going to drive during the snow, don't be a fucking moron, please. Okay? I live in Illinois. It's going to snow every year. It's going to happen. Yet for some reason, every single year, it seems like a fair percentage of the population forget that, hey, if you're driving in the snow, maybe take it a little bit slower. Maybe give yourself a little extra room. That's all you gotta do. All right, that's all you gotta do. You don't need to be going 5 miles an hour. Just dial it back a little bit. Okay? Okay. Anyway, I'm also wearing a cool shirt, aside from my little tips for the road. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing? Boom! Space of Variations. The hell is Space of Variations? Well, if you watch my videos, okay, you might already know, because I've worn this shirt in a couple other videos. But Space of Variations, they're a Ukrainian metal band. They were on tour with another Ukrainian metal band called Ginger. They were the opening act. I was fortunate enough to see them perform at the time I'm doing this, just a few weeks ago. Absolutely adore them. They were really, really great. The lead singer, had this very, heartfelt and emotional message about the conflict that's going on in the Ukraine and all that stuff. So, if you're interested at all, aside from the fact that I have a few videos of their performance on this very channel, definitely give them, a watch. They've got stuff online and everything. They're a very cool band. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? What's the doings? Well, if you watch my channel enough, which I don't know why you would do, but you might, I have been going over there over the past, almost as long as I've been doing the channel. Not quite, but I've been covering the chicken sandwich wars, okay? What are the chicken sandwich wars? Well, they started back, I think, in 2019 when Popeyes brought out their chicken sandwich and the fucking universe exploded, right? And it was a whole thing. It was like between them and Chick-fil-A and which one was better. It was a limited time item that eventually came back as full-time item. It was ups and downs, folks. Roller coasters of emotion. Then everybody decided to get into it. To the extent where you had fucking Taco Bell with their nonsense. What was it? Shake Shack. They had a Korean chicken sandwich. They, pretty much everybody decided to throw their hat into the ring. And so I've been going over there during these past 2 years and just covering this whole event. I, in fact, have an entire playlist called Chicken Sandwich Wars. Well, it turns out, folks, that one of the originators of the Chicken Sandwich Wars, in fact, arguably the ones that fired the first shot, they've decided to go over there and switch it up a little bit. So what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Boom! Chicken sandwich from Popeyes, but not just any chicken sandwich, Blackened chicken sandwich. I just became aware of this. I guess at this point in time, a little bit of the luster's been lost from the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'll admit, it's been a little while since I've had one. Though to be fair, it's nothing against Popeyes. I just, other places are closer to me. Plus, I actually have a Popeyes that's close to me, but the service is dog shit terrible. And I hate to be that guy, but it's really bad. So I literally drive to a further one now because I got tired of it. But anyway, we're going to see how this is. Oh, look at it. It's all kinds of pretty. Now I will mention there's a spicy and original version. This is the original version. I am not going to do the spicy today. I'm going to wait a little bit. This is just a quick little lunch thing. But look at it. Now, the only thing is, what would be in Popeyes and pickles? Pickles. So here's what I'm going to do for you folks. Because I know that, some of y'all are... Mayo tastes fine. Tastes like mayo. I know some of you enjoy the pickles. I don't enjoy pickles on a chicken sandwich. I don't see the point. But I'm going to go over there, take a bite with the pickle, most likely end up tossing the other pickles. But we're going to do it the proper way right off the bat. Okay, let's give it a go. I was actually kind of going with it with the pickle a little bit. The way it sort of mixed with the mayo kind of took some of the sting of the pickle off, but then eventually it came through and it was pickly. I mean, even with the pickle, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Hawaiian punch. Now, I will say this. Chicken sandwich does seem a little bit deflated compared to what I typically got with the original chicken sandwich. Now, that's not to say that it's always a one-for-one. Because even with the original one, there were a couple times where I had one where, it just seemed a little bit less impressive. So, I'm not, it's still, solid size chicken sandwich. I'm not going over there and hating on them too much, but just a point of note. Goodbye, pickles. I see no reason for you. All right. Now let's go over there and give it what I feel is a proper taste. I like it. It's so it's not breaded. For that reason, it's not crispy like there's a little bit of a bite to it. But without the breading, it doesn't have the same crispiness as the original one does. But the trade-off is you get this nice sort of, almost sort of, I guess, grilled kind of taste to it. You get a little bit of because you don't have the same breading, the same type of spices and stuff, you're getting a little bit more of the chicken, and you're getting a little bit more deeper flavor of that. Whereas comparatively with the breading and, the traditional spices for the original chicken sandwich, that's doing part of the load of carrying the flavor. This is a little bit more chicken forward, and I actually really like that. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a rotisserie chicken. And it's actually very nice. I'm super hungry too, so I like that. I forget which one it was in, but one of my videos, I had a grilled chicken sandwich as part of my Chicken Sandwich Wars videos. I mentioned how much I actually really like a grilled chicken sandwich. I've always been sad that McDonald's got rid of theirs. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's obviously very different than the original, and in that regard, that's a really good thing. Fucking spam bullshit. What the fuck with that stuff? How is that not on somebody's agenda? Just be like, that's done forever. We're just done with that forever. It's been way too much. I hate that shit. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that it is, while it's still a chicken sandwich, it's doing its own thing. It is not by any means just a one-to-one with the original. It is a thing where if you want the original is going to be really good at what it does. If you want this is going to be really good at what this does. They are definitely two different items. And I think they both bring different things to the equation. With the original, like I said, I mean, you've still got a great taste of chicken. The seasoning and everything may be a little bit different. Plus, you have the breaded aspect. It gives it the crunchy texture. It's a really nice chicken sandwich. With this, you are subbing that out. But like I said, the chicken's a bit more at the forefront. You get a little bit of a grilled flavor. It's more about the chicken. And I like that. I am down with this for sure. Now, with all that said, does it get my recommendation? Well, yeah, clearly it does. It's, like I said, I'm not going to say that it's a replacement for the original chicken sandwich. But as an aside, or, I don't know if it's going to be a limited time item or what have you, it's a nice thing to have on the menu. And it's a nice little twist on something that at this point has become, fairly a staple item on the Popeyes menu. It's nice to have this little, variation of it as an option. It's not groundbreaking or anything like that. I don't think it's, the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. That would still go to Fry the Coop. Fry the Coop is fucking phenomenal. But this is still really good. As to whether or not I feel it's better or worse than, the original one, I genuinely think it comes down to what you want. I could see myself picking either one on a given day, just depending on what my taste is that day. So, but I personally think it's really worth giving a shot. Anyway, folks, I've yammered quite a bit. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous just here. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly chicken sandwich-tastic rest of your life. Because apparently I'm still doing this. Apparently we're still getting occasional rollouts, and I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Because I like chicken sandwiches, and, why not, right? Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Like those fucking goddamn spam bot nonsense. Whoever the fuck came up with that nonsense, they're a bunch of assholes. And whoever's letting them get away with it, they're a bunch of assholes too. But we have to go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Even if we still have to deal with fucking spam bots for... Why? Just fucking... Why? Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to give the old blackened chicken sandwich a try. Maybe like me, you're going to be a fan. And you're going to go over there, you're going to hit me up in the comments section. Feel free to comment, folks. You're going to hit me up in the comments section. Brandon, I had this. It was the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. You are our Lord and Savior. You are the greatest, reviewer on all of the YouTubes. How can I go over there and give you $80 million? Now, am I any of those things? No, I am absolutely not anyone's Lord and Savior. That's for damn sure. And I'm not even the best reviewer on YouTube's. Just not. If you'd like to give me $80 million, though, I mean, it depends on where it comes from, the legality of it and such. But yeah, I wouldn't say no. But we'll work out the details. Or conversely, you could do something where you don't give me $80 million, probably more likely and rewarding for you. Hell, maybe, folks, if you have $80 million to throw around, give it to someone who isn't me, in fact. Okay? Give it to somebody who actually really needs it. I could use it. For damn sure I could use it. Definitely make a lot of my problems go away. But there's other folks out there who need a lot more than I do. Especially we got the holiday season coming up. if you have anything to give, folks, and it doesn't even have to be money. There's always Toys for Tots drives and stuff like that going on. Anything that you can, just something to make the world a little bit better for somebody a little bit less fortunate. All right, bye.